This is Professor Michael Chapman. I'm one of the most experienced IVF doctors in Australia. I believe that an important part that I can contribute is to educate patients in relation to fertility, infertility, and all that involves. These series of podcasts help to educate you. I hope they are helpful to you. If you wish to know more, however, I'm more than happy to have you contact me via email, which is profmchapman@gmail.com, or make an appointment to see me on 9138 4222.
Prof, what is ovarian tissue cryopreservation? Who is it genuinely suitable for, and how far has the science come?
Yeah, well, ovarian cryopreservation means probably doing a surgical procedure, a laparoscopy, looking inside and then taking a slice of the ovary and then freezing it. And it still really is an experimental technique. I mean, there are probably now hundreds of babies around the world, but that's actually relatively small numbers. And in Australia, it's probably less than 20. Have been born subsequent to what we do with that tissue, which is putting it back in the woman to then let her hormones create eggs. It's really only reserved for women who are about to have urgent chemotherapy. So if a woman's got breast cancer or a blood-borne disease like Hodgkin's disease, and the cancer doctors are saying we need to start, heavyweight treatment tomorrow, and that's the group who actually get the ovarian tissue frozen. It's not for the average IVF patient. There has to be a good indication, and that urgency is probably it. Has the technology improved? To my knowledge, not particularly. There are pregnancies occurring, but there were pregnancies a decade ago.
We have a detailed question from Katie, who's on this live. She asks, I just received my positive beta at 10 days past transfer with a result of HCG 288, progesterone 111. My clinic is happy to do no further bloods and just wait for viability scan at 7 weeks. Should I be having repeat beta, or am I just worrying for no reason?
First of all, they are great results for day 10 post-transfer. You will be pregnant. Generally, what I recommend is repeating the HCG in a couple of days' time. What's today? Today's Wednesday. If you got it today, had it today, I'd probably do it again on Monday. Now, what's supposed to happen with the HCG levels is if it was 218 today, then on Friday it should be 440. And then by Monday, it should be 12 or 1,300. And then if it is 12 or 1,300 on Monday, you've got going to have a viable pregnancy. So I generally do a second HCG level. I'm not worried about progesterone because the pregnancy is producing that if it's a good pregnancy anyway. And then having a viability pregnancy, I bring patients back at just before around the 7-week mark, because 99% of ongoing pregnancies will see a heartbeat at that stage. And if we see a heartbeat at that stage, we know the statistics again are that there'll be a 90% chance of a baby at the end of the day if you've got a heartbeat at 7 weeks. By 10 weeks, if there's a heartbeat, you're up to 98% chance of a baby at the end of the day. And by 12 weeks, it's 99.5. So every week that goes past is more likely that we're going to get a baby at the end of the day. But good news, those are good levels. And I wish you well for the pregnancy. And don't forget that you can access all the previous episodes by going to our website www.theivfjourney.com and select IVF Journey podcast from the navigation menu.